All right, welcome in. A little bit awkward Corbett's Corner here. I'm with Tyler Dalsin. I'm with Matthew Cruzen and myself, Dylan Corbett. We're going to get into our NFL buy and sell as we do every Wednesday here on Corbett's Corner, and then we're going to talk MLB postseason, which has been a lot of fun, and the Rays could potentially punch their ticket to the World Series tonight. So that is going to be exciting. So let's get into it. Buy, sell. We saw the total trap game last night. The Bills get as 3.5-point favorites, just absolutely crushed by the Titans. Titans remain undefeated. A team I will buy. I'll stick right there. I'm going to buy the Titans. I was on the Bills last night, more of a fade on COVID, but this is a team that was, a playoff contender last year. They've still got that core together. Mike Vrabel's a good coach. His son goes to BC. Let's go. So I'm buying the Titans here. Matt, who are you buying first?
I am gonna go with Cleveland here. I'm on board the Kevin Stefanski train. He was groomed well here in Minnesota. They're without Nick Chubb for the next 5 weeks, but they showed they could still score enough points on the previously number one ranked Indianapolis defense. Baker Mayfield is taking care of the ball more than we've seen before. OBJ is starting to make some plays. They have weapons. They might have the right guy at the helm, and they should definitely make a run at the playoffs, even though it is a tough division. Oh, well, so here's this. We keep saying over and over again how good the NFC West is. How about the AFC North?
Yes, seriously.
I'm actually right with you, Dylan. The first team I'm buying is Tennessee. I was on the Bills with you last night, as well as the guest better.
Tough.
And
shout out Tex.
and no, Tennessee defensively, they're picking off Josh Allen. Yeah, the first pick was definitely on the wide receiver there, but Tennessee looked very solid on both sides of the ball, and Tannehill was showing that he can actually move a little bit.
Yeah, he might be worth that money, right? We all gawked at his contract that he got extended, but he's playing well. He's backing up that season he had last year. Another team I've been telling you to buy, the Rams. I think I might punch a futures ticket on this Rams team. I like what they're doing. A team 2 years removed from a Super Bowl, which they lost against a very good Patriots team. So I'm buying the Rams. I like that team in a crowded NFC, but give me the team there with experience. I think it could be a Rams-Packers potential NFC championship.
Could definitely see that as well. I'm going to buy Carolina here. It took me a while, but I'm finally on board. That's now 3 straight they've won without CMC. I'm a big Matt Rule believer. I think he's
and Joe Brady.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's a great combination. Teddy Two Gloves is slinging the rock. I know they only beat Atlanta last week. They have a game against my Bears this week, which they actually opened as a 3-point favorite. So that'll be an interesting one.
I'll buy the Panthers just because they got Dan Quinn fired.
You guys are both picking all the teams. I was on Carolina last week.
Okay.
I bought them. I'm going to still buy them this week. It's because I don't think the Saints are as good as a lot of people think. I think Carolina is the second best team in the NFC South, and I think they definitely get into the playoffs. So I'm going to continue with my buy with the Carolina Panthers.
Speaking of the NFC South, watch out for the Falcons. My last buy. Watch out for your Vikings, who they've got this week. I've been telling you to fade the Falcons all the time. This is the week we hammer them. 3.5-point dogs. Nobody's expecting them. Matt Ryan, the owner's not backing him. The Matt Ryan comeback game. Yes, book it. Falcons, buy them.
A wounded Falcon is a dangerous Falcon, as
Correct.
they say. For my last buy, I'm going to throw a little curveball here. I'm buying the Chargers, and I'm not buying them for this year per se, but Justin Herbert has been very impressive in his 4 games that he's now had. I think he is legit. I think they're in the right direction. They keep losing these close games. It's the Charger way. So they're a team that can definitely make some noise towards the end of the season. Not necessarily, they're not a playoff team, but they can have a say in what goes on based on maybe some upsets towards the end.
The third team that I am buying is actually the Steel Curtain, the Pittsburgh Steelers. I think this week with the Browns coming into town, I think Pittsburgh beats up on the Browns, and I think Pittsburgh goes to 5-0. And James Conner, he's running the ball. He's getting 100 yards, touchdown. They got Claypool now. Deontay Johnson, I didn't see what his injury report was. I know he came out of the game. I don't know if he's going to be healthy, but then obviously Juju Smith-Schuster. And Roethlisberger is a great quarterback if they protect him, and if he can just stand in the pocket. He's a very accurate thrower. So it can be a real dangerous Pittsburgh team if they continue to stay hot.
And now some teams who are selling. Two teams reside in the state of Florida for me. So I'll give you two right off the bat. Bucks, I'm just selling them. Brady, I don't like him, kind of entitled on the sideline, barking at these guys. I know Brady's the greatest of all time, but, be more of a teammate there. It's, you forgot. You're not going to even say that you forgot it was fourth down. So have some accountability. I'll sell the Bucks. And then the Dolphins. It's one of those things. I'm probably going to get bit for this, but I think this is the week that the Dolphins could lose to the Jets. I think it's a Dolphins team where they'll show up one week and then they'll get blown out the next, not unlike the Jaguars and teams like that.
I will start with selling New Orleans. What is going on with Michael Thomas? He's healthy, but then he punches a teammate or gets into a fight at practice, so he misses with suspension. Granted, they did come back and win the game in overtime, and Breeze looked much better in the second half, but wow, did he look bad in the first half. This guy couldn't make 5-yard throws down the field, just no zip on his ball, no arm strength, accuracy, just bad pick. Their defense is average. It's not great. Kamara is very good, but I don't think this team, if they're a playoff team, they're not going to go far.
I am selling is the third team in Florida, Jacksonville. They looked atrocious against the Houston Texans. Minshew had a time where he was going on the field. He had a chance to tie it up, and he throws a pick. I think they got a little off guard since they ended up winning week 1. Now they've lost 4 straight. I think Jacksonville is going to try to do whatever they can to try to tank for Trevor. And the other team I am selling as well as the 49ers. I think they get last place in the NFC West. Garoppolo looked absolutely abysmal when he came in. On Sunday, Dylan's Miami Dolphins, who he's selling, just absolutely took advantage of them. And San Francisco is so hurt up right now that I don't think that
have they said whether he's starting or not?
I have not seen if he's starting or not. I'll be interested to see. I wonder if it's going to be Beathard.
I thought this is hysterical. I thought when he first came into our lives, what was it, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, maybe we were still in college, I thought his name was CJ Beathard. Last team I'll sell, the Washington football team, Ron Rivera, Riverboat Ron. I feel for you. I feel for what you're going through, and I respect you as a man being able to coach this team, but I'm selling you as a football coach. Benching Haskins and then saying you believe in him. I didn't believe in Rivera with Carolina, and I'm not going to believe it with him in the football team. They're 1-4, I believe, and I'm going to keep on selling them.
Last sell for me, the New York Jets. What are you doing with Le'Veon Bell? No one saw that coming. You're saving money. That's why. You shouldn't have signed him in the first place. Adam Gase is a joke. Former Bears offensive coordinator is way in over his head as a head coach. We talked the other day about what's a head coach and who's a good head coach. Adam Gase is at the top of the list of not head coaches,
Correct.
Just a coordinator. That team's a joke. Sam Darnold is a bust. I'm willing to put that label on him already. They'll be in the top 5 in the draft and drafting another quarterback, moving on from Darnold.
Wasn't he the Bears tree? Wasn't Gase from the Bears?
Yeah.
Bears,
That's
Dolphins, and then,
he gained this pedigree as being offensive guru because he was able to, when they were absolutely rolling out Jimmy Clausen and Matt Martin.
Yeah, I was going to say, who is his quarterback?
This guy can score points with them, so he must be something.
I am also actually selling the Washington football team for the exact reasons that you said. Dylan, I don't have too much more to add on to that. But, yeah, the whole benching, Dwayne Haskins, and then starting Kyle Allen, which I feel like Rivera's just doing that because he had Kyle Allen in Carolina. I don't think that's the right move. I'm selling them as I think they are off to disaster for the rest of the year.
In a terrible division, too, didn't he? I think he traded for Kyle Allen, too, right?
Yeah,
if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it was just –
the Panthers were able to trade Kyle Allen, but not Cam Newton.
It's just incredible. So that'll wrap up NFL buy or sell. Let's get into the MLB postseason. I nearly jinxed our Braves bet last night. I come in here. I had a long drive to Minneapolis. I wasn't even looking at the score. I'm like, oh, Braves won, right? And then Ty's got it up on the screen. All of a sudden, it's 8-7. So sorry about that, but we still cash it. So Braves look good. Are they going to get it done tonight? Or get another game done tonight with Kyle Wright? Kershaw, so I didn't again, I was on the road. He was a late scratch, right?
Right.
So that's crazy. So I was kind of fading Kershaw's postseason Kershaw, and he didn't even end up pitching, and they still got that done. I'm actually on the Braves again tonight. That's going to be in Corbet's coming up. But what do you guys think about this series? Are the Dodgers going to fall short again?
Sure, certainly looks like it. Braves came to play. You don't know what's going on with Kershaw. That was weird. Dodgers still have plenty of depth. I'm actually looking at this adjusted series price right now, and the Dodgers are plus 180 to come back from 2-0. Probably stay away from that now. I certainly would like them to get to the World Series when I have 6-1 on them, but yeah, it looks like the same Dodgers of old just going to come up short here again.
Yeah, the Braves, their pitch and their young guys, 1, 2, 3, have just been very, very dominant all throughout the regular season and even better in postseason. And their batting, they're so strong at the top of the lineup. But then you also got like Dansby Swanson towards the bottom of the lineup, Travis D'Arnaud, who's just going straight yard whenever he gets up there on some big at-bats. So
Hold on. What did you call him? I believe it's Darno.
I said D'Arnaud.
Okay.
That's my fault. So I apologize for the disrespect there, Travis.
You got to send flowers to his family.
I'll have to get that address. But anyways.
But, yeah, your point. They can mash.
Yeah, they can mash. And if they get their 7 through 9 up for the start of the inning and then they get 2 of them on base, well, then now you got Acuna coming up. Acuna coming up, then Freddie Freeman. You got Ozzie Albies coming up as well. So, they're just so dangerous.
Good thing the Cardinals didn't want to pay Marcelo Ozuna anymore.
Dude,
It's him or Freeman is the MVP of the NL. Their numbers are identical.
So that's the toughness. Is my fandom is so confusing. I can't even explain it to you. My friends barely can keep up with who I'm following. But the Falcons, obviously, with Matt Ryan now, if he leaves, I don't have a Falcons allegiance. So I might leave with Matt Ryan because of my hard Boston College ties. And so basically what I'm saying is Boston College and the St. Louis Cardinals, I will never, ever leave their side. I'm ingrained. I'm a St. Louis kid, Boston College. My mom went there, and I'm also a Northeastern kid previous to my stop there. I grew up as a child. But again, the Falcons, and I had a short stint as a Pistons fan for 3 years because of Reggie Jackson. But, now I'm just an NBA guy. So let's shift to the other series here. Quickly, hold on. Who you guys got tonight? Just straight up, just who you think?
Honestly, Braves could go up 3-0. It wouldn't surprise me.
That's who I got.
I think the Dodgers won tonight with Julio pitching. I think that they're down 2-0. I think that they're able to sneak one off the young guy, right?
And as for the AL, I would like to be popping champagne tonight to cash a plus 850 Rays ticket. Let's go. Raise up, baby.
Yes, you were all over that from the get-go. You got them at a very nice price to win the AL series, chiming in as well here with that nice play you had on a future. So, yeah, they could get it done tonight. I've been saying, this is beautiful. It's the guys who play baseball the right way, the Tampa Bay Rays against the cheaters, the Astros.
Taking them to the woodshed.
Taking them to the woodshed. I hope for a clean sweep. Don't even give them a gentleman's sweep. Rays in the World Series, MLB Baseball probably not pumped about that, but I think us baseball hardos are going to enjoy that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
How about Jose Altuve with the absolute yips at second base? Can't feel the ground ball.
Good.
Love to see it.
Yeah, exactly. How have you seen this series, Ty?
No, so obviously Houston took down my Minnesota Twins. Houston wasn't really hitting the ball too well against the Twins. They were winning 1-run games, 2-run games here or there. Then their bats got hot in their last series against Oakland. Thank you. Their bats got hot, and now the bats look like they're still sleeping. So who knows? Tonight they might be corking the bats, and they don't got the trash cans back there. So I think they got the cork. I saw a lot of cork being shipped to Houston. So.
That's good to know. I'm glad you're on the shipment tracking.
From Sammy Sosa.
You've got your source in the FedEx shipping department. That's going to wrap. Before we wrap it up, who you got tonight? You're saying popping champagne. I say they get it done.
Class now,
yeah. I say the Rays finish it.
So we're all on the Rays. You and I think the Braves get it done, and you've got the Dodgers tonight. So that's going to be fun. Baseball, and there's MLS soccer tonight as well. We're going to be talking about that in Corbet's, a rare live edition here with Tyler Dalsin and Matt Cruz and myself, Dylan Corbett, on Corbett's Corner. We enjoy your company. If you like what we do here for you, please hit subscribe, rate it on Apple Podcasts, and drop a review. Even if you hate it, tell us we suck. We do appreciate it.